So I'm going to show you how we dismantle the seat cover and the straps in order to wash them. As you can see, they're pretty dirty, full of food. And this whole thing goes into the wash and washes up really nicely. Okay, so to take off the seat cover, we'll go behind the chair and start with these. These are the actual straps, as you can see if I pull on them. Right there. So we just have to push them through this slot right here. And that's it. It's a little tricky when you have a camera in your hand. I'm used to doing this with two hands. Yeah. Then I come back here, just pull and pull it through. Do that again. Just push that through here with the slot. Basically just set that up and then I come and I just pull it through. It's going through, just needs a little. Like I said, I'm used to doing this with two hands. There we go, and it comes through. And then we just repeat the same with the lower straps. And this will be able to come off. So these are the same. Go in here. Push. And then pull through here. Yeah, that's usually way easier with two hands. So here's the harness right there. And yeah, I just go and I will pull this up and over. So in the back here, we just on the seat and that comes right off. And then with the seat, come all the way under here, and you see a little tab here. This is what we do the same like the harness. Oh, and just push them right through this little hole that's on the base of the seat. Yep, and then come right here. And there's another one here. One on, oh, there we go, one on either side right there. Okay, so I just went ahead and pushed through the straps on both sides, and I'm going to, all I have to do is just lift the seat out. So in the middle here is the crotch strap that just feeds through, as you can see, just like this. And there's the seat cushion. And here's all the gory details that why we have to clean this thing often. All the food and stuff gets trapped under here. So we're going to have a full clean out. You can see the holes where the harness were and the holes for the seat cushion. And that's pretty much it. It's very easy to put it on and off the chair. We can press these and take off the back. If your child is bigger, as they grow and get bigger, you can take this off. You can move it forward. This slot right here is for when they're really small, or just now, you know, sometimes some babies are petite and need a little bit to be much closer to the tray. So that's what that's for. And then you can move it back and forth. That's what these buttons are for. You just press these on both sides and lift it out. And then you got these buttons here on the side that you press to take the tray off the seat. Yeah. And then under here, you got the footrest, and you can see it's adjustable. All these holes on the side. That makes it super easy to adjust as they get taller. We went with the gray wooden legs because it matched our floors really nicely. There's cute blue. After we knew we were having a boy, and after he was born, we bought this when he was 5 months old for Christmas, and he's been using it since. He started off with the bouncer on top, and that is great. I'll have to do a review on the bouncer that attaches to the top of this. It's great because it keeps them counter height with your table when you're sitting down and dining. So yeah, this is our Stokke high chair. Newborn and beyond. So now I'm going to go throw these in the wash upstairs. Come with me. So you can see I already have some laundry here. And I typically wash this with towels, washcloths, bedding, those types of things. Not necessarily his clothes. Okay. And then I just have to empty the washing machine. Into his hamper. I'm going to put all that other stuff in. It's Wednesday. Okay. Always have to do a good check because there's always little things behind in the dryer. The washing machine. There we go. Sock. Okay. Switch down. And in goes the seat pads. The straps. Harness straps, bibs, towels, bedding, all that good stuff goes in there. Softener. So now that our chair cover is clean and dry, I'm going to reassemble the padding back on the seat. So here we have the backrest, and I'm going to go ahead and put that back on. It has a little hook lapel right here that we just put right over the back of the chair to get that into position. And then I'm going to feed those little straps back through, like I mentioned before. Just bring that down. You see, it's another little elasticated waist here. I'm going to go ahead and attach that back up the back side of the chair. Backrest. That's it. This part is easier, of course. There's nothing to feed through other than the harness. That's what that's for. And this actually, there's a Velcro here to separate the harness. Here is the seat cushion. Like I said, there's a little slit here for the harness, the buckle harness. Put that down right there. Long way around. And then we're just going to feed back. Let me bring you guys closer. Close enough. So you'll see earlier that we push through these little lapels to take the seat cover off. Now I'm going to push them back in. This little hole down here. Oops. That's all I have to do right there. Do the same over here with this one. There we go. Like I said, all this is tricky with one hand when you're used to doing it with two hands. The seat buckle is back in. And if I come under here, under the seat, you'll see the little lapel sticking out right there. So I can reach in and just pull it through. Just like that. And I'll do the same on this side. Just like that, and it's back in. There's another one back here. The third and final one is back here, and I just use my finger and just push it in the hole, like so. Oops. Do this with just one hand. There we go. It's doable though. It is doable. There we go. And it went through all the way, and it's nice and secured now. So if I tug on the seat a little bit, oops, you'll just see that wiggling. And that's pretty much it. So now I'm gonna replace the harness. These guys are gonna go back on the back. So here's our harness. I'm going to go ahead and feed this back in now. Make sure that it is facing the right way so that when your child sits back into the chair, you're able to buckle them back in safely and nothing is twisted or misaligned to make them uncomfortable and not want to sit in their seat. So all I do is just go ahead and feed this back in. It's the same as the seat cushion. Pull this over some. It's a little snug when you wash it, but it stretches back out as it relaxes. So just like the seat cushions, you push these through and then pull them on the other side. Now these are thicker. They can be a little tricky, but it does go back in pretty easily. You also have to make sure you have the right side. I know that. Let's give it a wiggle. go. Harness is done. Just have to fish this part back in, and again, I'm making sure it's nice and straight. These are good because they swivel and not really, they're untangleable. Is that a word? They don't tangle because of this little flexible spinnable heads on the laps and loops. So that's the good part. Push that through. And push it in. And just pull it. Now you can take this off, like I said before. That makes it easier. Anyway, so I press these two buttons and that takes the backrest off the chair, and it makes it easier to pull. And get access to the loops in the back of the backrest. So I can in. There you go. That's in. Time now for the second and last one. This side, push it through. I'm gonna bite it. Upside down. Yeah, just gotta make sure. Let's see, I'll pull this. Keep pulling until this fully comes through. Keep pushing. There we go. That makes it easy. So you just want to make sure you go in this way into the hole and not this way like I was just doing, and that this way will make it easier. And you can see all four of them are in. Our harness is back on. I'm going to put the harness back on the chair. And that's it. Chair is back in operation, so when my son wakes up from his nap, I'll be able to sit him in here and he can have his lunch. Now I've shown you before that you can press these buttons here and take the seat off, but I don't know if I can do that right now. Yeah, you just pull actually and get the seat off. Click them back on. But again, we won't be doing that this time. So here's our Stokke high chair, and it's back in operation. Why am I out of breath? Let's get you guys in. So as you can see, our straps are back on. They're facing the right way. And they'll go up like this, up and over. And like I said, there's a little Velcro strap right here to keep the harnesses separated. So you don't wonder, oh, is it left, right? Or get twisted up in the rush of the day and doing things. And trying to get them strapped in safely whilst they try to escape. And of course, here's the crutch buckle. Now this doesn't come off as easily. You'd have to take this blue section off of the base in order to get to the underneath. And as you can see, it always collects debris and food underneath this blue seat. So you have to go under there and wipe it out frequently, otherwise food would gather underneath it, just like the cushion. Food gathers underneath the cushion. But hey, it's where your child eats, and food is going to accumulate regardless. So there's no rhyme or reason for that. But anyway, yeah, you can see there's some food under there still from last night, even though I cleaned this chair. Talking about cleaning, these little corner creases do collect food. So you have to go under with your nail or take it off completely in order to clean underneath it. And again, the same with underneath the seat. You can see there's some crumbs. I think that's rice from last night that will gather there. So, you know, right here will get dirty. Just gotta wipe the legs down periodically. But it's pretty easy to clean. I love that it doesn't stain permanently. He had some chicken last night that had turmeric on it, you know, and that turmeric is what you'd find in curries and so on, and it does stain or leave a mark or residue. I like to use the Kirkland Signature brand disinfecting wipes, and they're very, very good at cleaning this. Anything that's on here, berries, curries, anything that likes to stain easily, it's pretty good at getting them out. And as you can see, it's pretty stain-free, as stain-free as it can be for somewhere that a baby or a toddler sits and eat all their meals, 3 to 6 times a day, and so on. So yeah. That's how to dismantle the padding and clean it and get it back up and running. Good to go back here. And we're good to go over here. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos just like this.